What's up guys, Red here with another trading update. Today's date is October 21st, 2025. Man, what a day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm pretty exhausted right now mentally after today's trading session. I've taken like 5 trades today, which is super rare for me. The last time I've taken 5 trades in a day was like back in April, turns out. Some of you guys probably easily take 5 trades a day, but that's just not my style. So I had a rough time today. At most, I probably take like 2 trades is like the average, and I get pretty tired after like 4. So having to trade 5 times was not easy. But despite that, I'm happy to report that I followed my plan. I think today really showed me how important having a plan is. I've had so many different thoughts today, like maybe I should just walk away with a little bit of profit because it was scary to go into another trade after you're already on the green. But I kept telling myself, follow the plan, and you'll come out ahead. Maybe that's not today, but you got to look at the big picture, the long run. And hopefully, we're all here for the long run, right? So I think telling myself that over and over really helped me. Before we begin, if you guys enjoyed this daily trading update with my wins and losses, please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna do my best to do this daily for you guys so I can share my trades and thoughts. And also, I started recording my actual trades, so I'm gonna start adding them in to this video as I explain my trades. At least give me a like and a subscribe for that because it took a while, but I think it's a really cool addition, and I think you guys will really enjoy that. All right, so let's go over the trades. So I'm gonna start adding in the clips of the actual trades on the left here. And I need to remember not to have it cover what I'm saying on the chart. So I'm gonna stick to this side of the chart, so I'm not covering this area. Okay, so the first 2 trades were the 2 trades I usually do. So I wanted to go long here first, and then when the price hit the limit, I had a nice little reaction, but I pretty much got stopped out right away. So I kind of went for the reversal trade right here. As you can see right here, I almost got stopped out. I just missed it by 1 tick. So yeah, that was pretty scary. Sometimes you get lucky. But yeah, it was around at market open. So that happened pretty fast. So I got in with this candle, so I was done pretty quick. And I prefer that, honestly. Like if I'm wrong, I just want to know quick, like what happened here. Not wait around forever just to be stopped out like an hour later. If I lost this second trade, I would have been done for the day because that is my personal daily loss limit. It's funny how human mind works because I almost was looking forward to it because I had so much going on today, and it would have been nice to just close everything and just be done for the day. And 2 losses like that aren't, a big deal to me, so I can just come back tomorrow. But the market had other plans for me, and I guess, it worked out. Okay, my third and fourth trades were wild. This is why I hate live trading so much. So the initial trade was a short right here, which is obviously a loss. It was pretty quick. But I just had to be careful that this wasn't a sweep, right? Like if I got in right after this for a reversal, I would have been stopped out. So it was ranging a bit, so I waited and waited, and then I was kind of waiting for kind of push above this high right here, which we got here. So I entered right here, and then I just let the market do its thing. And can you guys see this right here? Guess what happened when the price hit my TP? Yep, I didn't get filled. And the price pretty much whipsawed back down here right away. You can probably see in the recording me hesitating a bit after this happens, whether or not I should close the trade or not. As I mentioned in my previous video, that my rule for this type of situation is to just flatten my trade if the price hits the TP and I don't get filled. But the price reversed so quickly and so much that I just froze. And then there was a little hope in me that I thought maybe the price would climb back up. And then I just had to remind myself to follow the plan. And what's my plan? My plan is to flatten the trade when the price hits my TP, no matter where the price comes back down to, right? That's pretty much what I did. I think I planned it like on this candle, like maybe up here, maybe I don't know exactly where, but I did. But as you can see, the price ended up climbing up again. But then look what happened after the second touch. The price is nuked. And in a live environment, there's no guarantee that I would have gotten out in the second touch, right? If I just hung on there, I would have been stopped out and I would put this as a loss. So I guess I might have given away some profits, but at least I wasn't stupid enough to just let it ride. Obviously, in hindsight, I can say, like the ideal situation would have been just to wait it out and then maybe get out here. But that's all in hindsight. I guess I might have given away some profits by closing right here, but at least I didn't let this happen, right? So the I guess the lesson of this trade was to follow the plan, but I can't hide the fact that this sucks. I feel like in a sim account I would have been filled right away, which in my Purdia account I was filled up here. So that's why there's a little bit of a difference between the profits in Purdia and my top X. So I was still lucky that it did actually hit my TP and I was able to close the trade out and be okay with it. And sometimes my trades do reverse one tick below the TP and I end up losing. But you really have to look at the bigger picture. It turns out I end up hurting myself more if I close trades if I at one tick below the TP. So it's just what your personal style is, what your personal risk appetite is. And the only quote unquote intervention I'm willing to do in this situation is if the price hits my TP and that I don't get filled. It sucks and I left some profits on the table as you can see, but I'm good with it, Even though it did like mess with my head a little bit at the time, but like at the end of the day, I'm okay with it, I think. And at least I didn't give back the profits I made this morning, right? Okay, on to my last trade. This was my last trade of the day. Keep in mind, guys, at this point, I'm like mentally exhausted. This is around the time when I started to feel nervous about taking another trade, even though I saw a setup like this, because I really didn't want to lose the little profits I made. And I just kept telling myself, follow the plan, follow the plan. What is the plan? The plan is to, if you see a setup, you go. The only time I would stop is if I lost, like I said, like twice in a row. Like that would be my only like full stop, just stop for the day kind of thing. I feel like in all of my trading career, I've never gone back and thought, you know what? I'm glad I was able to improvise and profit more. Sure, it can happen here and there once in a while, but I've always wished I followed the plan better. And this was my chance to follow my plan, and I did. I don't trust myself to make the right decision in real time, like especially when crazy things happen. You just have to set your guidelines on what to do. So you don't have to improvise and call audibles. So again, when I got nervous right here, I just automated my thinking. Worst case, I break even for the day, and what's the big deal? Like, what are you scared of? Is pretty much what I told myself. So going into this last trade, that was my mindset, and I'm glad I followed the plan. This trade was super straightforward. Like finally, like no more reverse trade that I had to take. My initial trade just worked out without any drawdown. And I was surprised that I actually got filled in the live because like I've had so many trades like this when the price tapped my order and I don't get filled and then I end up being right anyway. So I guess this made up for the incident happened with my last trade of me not getting filled. So because this would have gone bad as well. So after this win, I was just stunned. For some reason, it didn't feel like a winning day, which is crazy. I was just tired. Maybe I got extra stressed about having to make this video now after my trades were done. And then having to add the recordings of my trades, which I've never done before with like all these like graphics and stuff. So guys, like give your boy a like and subscribe to the channel for at least that. And then I showed up and then I uploaded this video for you guys to go over my trades. If you look at it objectively, today was a great day, or it should be, right? My Purdia account, which just copied my Topstep trades, even did better because I got filled on that fourth trade. When it whipsawed, the first touch, I got filled. And I can't believe how just one bad event, it's not even that bad because like I still made profit, right? But it just seems bad because it wasn't ideal to me. And it's crazy how that one event can just overshadow all the good that happened today. And I feel like just negativity bias is just super real. And I guess in a really like sadistic way, I think I love that about trading. It's like when you think you have all the answers, it still messes with your head. And for sure, I wouldn't be able to do this without having a guiding principle and a plan. I would have totally fallen apart as soon as I had to improvise after that fourth trade. So I implore you guys to have a plan, and if you set a plan, I feel like you can like be flexible, right? You shouldn't stick to the plan that doesn't work, but you should never deviate from your plan on the daily. Like once you have a plan, you should stick to it at least until the end of the day, and then you can debrief and you can kind of adjust then, but never try to improvise while you're in a trade. Okay, I feel like that's a lesson that you will learn over and over. And even for me, like I'm having a hard time sticking to the plan that obviously works. That obviously works, as you can see, but I'm like second guessing myself because like I'm always nervous about it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's update. Let me know what you thought about the clips of the actual trades on this side that I've taken. Hopefully, I can just go back to taking one or trades a day, and I just need some chill days after today. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a like if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. This has been Red signing out. Peace.